G'day Blackboarders, one of the best sales tips I've ever received, sharing with you today. Conventional wisdom tells us that we achieve things incrementally. The joke about how you eat an elephant, one mouthful at a time, is an example of this, but it's most pervasive, and indeed I call it a curse when it comes to sales, when it comes to growing your business. Because if I said, how are you going to grow your business? How are you going to increase the number of clients that you service? Chances are, on reflection, you'd show a bit of humility and say one at a time. Just put one foot in front of the other, focus on where the next client is coming from. And like a lot of conventional wisdom, I'm here to tell you that in the Business Depot way, that is not how we recommend it. And in fact, if we start thinking bigger, we can start applying this not only to clients, but to recruiting, to building your team, and even to things like meetings in your operational schedule. Clients are something I say you actually need to build 4 at a time. If you're looking to just put on clients 1 at a time, then what happens is ones come on and drop off. It's very difficult to successfully grow a business if you're putting clients on 1 at a time and they're dropping off 1 at a time. If I challenged you instead to put on 4 clients at once, to go out next week and put on 4 new clients for your business, what would you do differently? In terms of marketing, strategic referral channels, your sales processes, if you were to start thinking bigger and start going, well, 1 is not sufficient, I need 4 at once, what would you do differently? And why haven't you been doing that in the past? Why have you been cursed to only try and find 1 at a time? With staff, it's the same. And my magic number there is 2, at least. If you're growing your business, it is much better, much easier to put on 2 staff at once than it is to do it 1 at a time, to do it individually. Now, obviously, this depends on your capacity plan, your commercial vision, how big you want to get, and how fast you want to get there. But the induction process for 2 team members is often just the same amount of time and effort as an induction process for 1 team member. Why hire a person on Monday and then somebody else in 2 months when you can put them both on at once? And you as the business owner know that set the challenge of filling 2 staff members up with work instead of just 1 is the sort of challenge that you can step up to. In fact, it'll probably force you to go out there and find those 4 new clients. And meetings are the last example I want to talk about. Because for so many business owners, for so many businesses, we loathe meetings. Once you've implemented the momentum meeting schedule, and you've got the momentum meeting agenda, which we've talked about in previous Blackboard Fridays episodes, you've got a more efficient meeting structure, you'll start to realize that the meeting mindset, your headspace for running good meetings, is very different from your headspace of working with clients, of managing the team, or of thinking strategically about growing the business. Much better for you to dedicate a day and fill it with meetings than it is to pepper those meetings through your weekly schedule. Stop bouncing around and going, I'll have a meeting on a Monday and on a Tuesday and on a Wednesday so that they don't take up too much of my day, because they will ruin all 3 of those days. Linked back to the sales, to putting on new clients. Whenever I speak to somebody who's looking to bring new clients into the business, I tell them, pick one day a week, 1 day a month, depending on how many clients you need, and fill that 1 day with sales meetings. Don't just have them ad hoc. Even if you've got an enormous amount of spare capacity in your business, put those meetings on the day. Don't do them 1 at a time, do them 4 at a time. Build that focus and momentum. Because focus and momentum builds your business. 1 at a time, whether it's 1 new client, 1 new team member, or just 1 meeting, stops momentum, stutters your business, and makes it harder for you to achieve the growth that you're looking for.